Hey, welcome to Board Game Today. I'm Brett, and my hands is the third issue of Warhammer 40,000 Imperium, retailing for $13.95. We're subscribing, so we got the first 3 issues. We've gone over the first 2 and shown them off, and of course we're going to go over the third here. So Warhammer Imperium, really cool concept. Takes you through the entire hobby of Warhammer 40,000. Every issue gives you something to build your hobby with, whether or not it is materials for you to use to model, or figures themselves for you to play with. First issue had basically 2 leaders for your forces of Space Marines and Necrons. The second issue had 3 Necron warriors, and this issue has 3 Assault Intercessors for your Space Marine force. Sorry. Looking at things and going over, and yeah. Sorry, first price, $13.95. These 3 figures, I'm gonna, you roughly can get 10 of these for $60, so I'm gonna say $18 for the trio of them. I know things are a little bit different than that. And then you get the paint, which is about $4.55. So roughly, you're gonna be looking at about $22.55 for that. So roughly a $8.5 of savings. You can also get of course the advanced version of this, the deluxe version of this is $3 more, so that'd be $16.95 for $22.50 worth of stuff. All right, going over the magazine itself, of course, it's going to talk about the Space Marines a lot more, teach you about the figures, how to model them, going through some of the history, some of the history of Warhammer 40,000. As I said, this is a really kind of a cool introduction to the hobby, great for new people, take you step by step of how to do everything. And the first one was 2 figures, basic how to play. Second one, introducing you to painting, and 3 more figures. This one is 3 other figures for that initial force, teaching you to paint blue. And then the next one is actually going to come up with another paint color that you're going to be able to use for all your models and kind of highlight stuff. So you're able to go back. Again, has a play. In this case, you have your Assault Intercessors versus Necron Warriors, expanding your gameplay. This has been really smart in that it goes step by step by step, introducing you to everything. As the next one, you're going to get another color. We get the Scorpic Destroyers, and then the 5th issue is a primary captain that is limited edition, limited to this magazine that you can get. So I think it's totally worth it. If you are new to the hobby, if you've never experienced this hobby before and want to get into it, it is a great way of doing it. You clearly save some money for the most part with every issue. I'm sure there are some that's not going to be quite the savings. And then you can build 2 forces. You get Necrons, you get Space Marines, and the Space Marines also get Sisters Battles and Adeptus Mechanicus down the road. You also get scenery. As I said, everything to play. It is very intelligent how they're doing it, building off every single issue, teaching you more about the hobby and how to play the game itself. I am a longtime veteran of the hobby. I started playing when I was 16. I'm going to be turning 43 this year. I took a little bit of a break, but I consider myself pretty knowledgeable about the hobby as a whole. I think this is well worth it. I think it's a great way to introduce people. So yeah, if you've wanted to get into it, if you have someone who wants to get into it, go for it. I think it's well worth it. Pretty cool. Check it out. We got a link underneath where you could purchase your own and get in on that. Some stores will have it. GW stores, I believe, have the first issue. They'll, of course, get the second and third issue down the road. Because we're subscribed, we're getting them all in bulk. So we'll have issues out before they get to the shelf. And I believe other stores might be getting them as well. Hobby stores, maybe comic book stores, bookstores, stuff like that. So pay attention. So if you can even get this on a discount, more power to you. Well worth getting that. So yeah. Check this out. Very cool. I'm excited about it. I think it's a great deal. Go hook yourself up. I'm going to be excited. We're going to put this together. We already put together the first 2 figures. We got to put together the Necrons. We're going to put together this and start painting. We'll see if I can get everything done before the next issue. I think it's going to be a fun hobby experiment as well. If you want the latest game news, Warhammer 40,000, Games Workshop in general, miniature games, board games, card games, role-playing games, whatever, check us out every day at boardgametoday.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, and Instagram, all at Board Game Today, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep rolling your dice and get your game on. Hey, thanks for watching Board Game Today. We always appreciate your views and your support, but there are so many ways for you to support our site. Not only can you do it right here on video, but you can go and check us out at boardgametoday.com, where we have more news, reviews, interviews, everything you could ever want. But since you're here, if you could, you can always give us a like, subscribe, or share our videos or watch something else. Is always much appreciated, and get your game on.